away, and there's the steal. Miller throwing it down. Miller throwing it down.
In quickly with a nice look three is McCoy. That is no good, and it's been a long time since the Lakers hit a three. Miller driving right to the lane and scoring.
But I told you yesterday, the dude has hops and he will play at the rim. Wham!
True legend. True legend.
Shot clock winding down. Nice defense by Salt Lake City. Forces a tough shot. We go the other way. Jackson, Abaji throws it down. And turnover. Bad pass by Keita. The other way. Abaji again. Another transition jam from the rookie. Out at Stockton. Here's Awandu attacking. It's knocked away. Bass comes up with it. Gives to Miller. He lays it up and in. And what a response. It was down to 10. But it's also their defense coming up big, making plays. Miller, aggressive take. Gets it up and in. A tremendous finish.
Agbaji, like I said, he just checked in, and he's a guy you want to keep the clamps on him. Miller's had a great third quarter, and it continues. And you can see with Miller, he's feeling it.
Maverick Center that this was inching towards being a dogfight again. And Marquise Bolden with a great block to Fed. Davis looking for his first bucket. It's blocked out of the air by Williams, and now a takeaway from Salt Lake City. Jonathan Williams. Wiseman lost it. Ahead of the court, Jonathan Williams, two-hand dunk. Alkins with a wild pass. It's going to be intercepted by Travion Williams. Now a loose ball. Tracked down in the corner, and this pass is thrown away. Turnover number 26 now for the Warriors. Alkins puts it off the glass and in. Jonathan Williams, high out left. Santos guarding him, tries to cross over on him, now does to the right side, finds a cutting Isaiah Miller. He skies up high and puts it down. A lot of good lift on that. Santos tries to answer with a 3-0. Here's Miller with the rebound. He roadrunners up the court, dishes off, and up with it for the end one is Lufila.
Additional points from mid-range and even sliding to the basket occasionally.
Ricky out of Alabama, 21-year-old, really getting more comfortable at this level as games go on. And here's a pass inside. KC on Jalen Williams, his first. Potter's a big guy to match.
Now high outside, it goes to Paris Bass. Bass looking for a screen right from Potter, takes it, whips a pass across the court to Miller. Miller leans in, bump, foul, got it, and one. Isaiah Miller, 6 points a game. Graves tries to drive the left side, now goes back to the dotted line, hoisted up with the left hand, no good. Rebound Potter, outlet to Miller along the left side. Miller, one-on-one crossover, gets to the left side and scores. And they had their biggest lead at 13 points. A poke and a steal by Isaiah Miller. He'll take it all by himself, cups it and jams it with two hands. Eric Mika, 1 of 6. It's a couple of points with 3 rebounds. Miller skying in for another jam. Just another breakdown defensively from the G League Ignite. 9 minutes left here, third quarter. Salt Lake City 3-5 on the year and in command most of the night. Cook down the lane, finds Potter, and Potter will finish it, giving Salt Lake City. Cook cuts him off. There's a 3 from Mojave King, that's no good. It eventually comes back to King. King has it blocked by Miller. Great intensity defensively from the start. On the evening with 7 offensive rebounds, 8 shot opportunities during that. There's a 3 that's up and good from Dawkins. Miller, alley-oop for Paris Pass. Quarter of action. 90 for the Stars, 60 for G League Ignite. This is NBA G League Pass. Now with 18 so far in this one. Miller, he'll take it himself this time with a reverse jam. Basketball on the G League Network. Not quite that simple. A lot of connecting flights. You can have longer bus rides after the plane happens to land. So here's a hard drive on the way by Mojave King, and he comes up short. Isaiah Miller has been busy tonight. Miller looking to ignite the offense. Steps around a defender, and the entire second half. Morsel's going to hand off to Jonathan Williams, and here's Alkins. Crossover, driving hard left side. Throws it out. Miller, a good look. And he hits it. Isaiah Miller now.
Got Miller in the washing machine. Couldn't get the finish there, however. And Miller got away with the double dribble. No call, though. The shovel to Alkins, who lays it up and in.
Assist to buckets. It's always huge.
Three-pointer is good there by Miller. Rebound off to Bass, his 4th. Nearly stolen away by the Lakers. Miller underneath. The kick out Williams. He'll try another 3. And he'll get it. I think they're saying, AC, you can't be right about everything.
I tell you, man. Dang.
Jackson.
Been a key reason why they've been good in that area when he's been on the floor. Williams whipping a pass to Lufele, and the paint goes up high and hard. Can't get it, gets it back, has it knocked away. Isaiah Miller grabs the loose ball and dunks. Timeout, Ontario. Left side throws it way back outside. Morsel, a shot fake, now drives into the paint, goes underneath for Isaiah Miller, who gets a tough two-hand lay-in. The ball up the court for this first possession of the fourth quarter. Williamson with the ball, tries to throw it out left, has it stolen by Miller. Miller leaves it off for Cook, and he skies in and slams it. The ACC Tournament MVP back in 21. Helping his team then, Isaiah Miller with a great take, makes that layup. Timeout called by the Clippers, 3:24. Stars setting up what could be a 2-for-1 with just a natural possession here. Shot clock though under 5. Potter has to launch a long 3, and he hits it. Micah settles into this final possession. Potter the screen, Williams the head fake. Now drives and finishes, Jonathan Williams in the NBA G League. With that being said, as we talked about before, they're 7-7. Coming in off the angle and able to knock it down with the OKC Blue. 92-75 the score. Stars with the final possession of the third. Miller fading away from the dotted line. Throws it back out for Cook, now back to Miller. Miller likes the matchup with Potter against Gaddy, and for good reason. Potter with the two-hand dunk. The lead is back to... A little too good where they closed out on shooters, a little closer, but the effort was fabulous all the way throughout. Miller driving on Shackelford, spins to the dotted line, floats it up on the rim and gets it to go. Yang driving on Williams, gets to the block, turns, spins, tries to bounce pass inside. Great hands by Williams, and he pokes it away and steals it. Williams up the left side, Balmoro, catch and shoot 3, no good. Bounces around the rim, stays off. Miller, a putback lay-in. Ball eventually goes to the baseline. It's collected by Miller. Throws up to Balmoro, drives hard right side and smashes down the right-hand jam. T.J. Wilson, a putback, no good. Ball Morrow ahead of the court. Alley-oop for Miller, and he showtimes one down with the right hand. The party is on.
Seconds to go. Jackson with it. Jackson keeping it. Shifts it over. Miller got it to go. Isaiah Miller is clutch at the end of the third.
Isaiah Miller with a 2-point goal on the court.
18th NBA G League Winter Showcase. Turnover. Elijah Lufile keeping it all the way for two. Elijah Lufile from Oral Roberts. 3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Down to two. Miller's got to shoot it. Step back three. Got it to go as the shot clock expired. Alkins to Miller. Miller, Chuzang, nice cut.
Yeah, great cut right there. Defense fell asleep a little bit.
Shot fake, little side dribble to the left, in balance, in rhythm, high percentage shot, just missed it.
Tough fall away, and it's good. We just showed you hit 4 of them in the opening couple quarters tonight. And this time a little up and under move. Stopping and starting and finishing. That's good, and it's a 1-point game. And Salt Lake City Stars for the second time in 3 nights. And it's a takeaway for Salt Lake City on the game's opening possession. And a jam opens up the scoring from G. Nathan Williams. Andriassi finds Gary Clark. Entry pass through the wickets of Kenneth Fareed and take it away. Here comes Raleigh Alkins, and he finishes with
something the coaches certainly have to be pleased about. Stars up 17-10. Johnny Juzang throws across the court for Miller left side. Miller drives in easily left side and slams it. Lewis slices through the lane, throws up high. Isaiah Miller leaps up top, gets an interception, throws it down the court. Catch, reverse layup. Johnny Juzang. What a defensive play. What a trend. Has been exceptional, even if the shooting has not. Kane drives, dumps it off for Potter, who scores with the left hand. 53-20. They're still getting soundly beat on the rebounds in this game at 36-17. Miller lobbing underneath down to the baseline, too deep as Potter, but he throws out to the corner, and Juzang hits a 3. And the Salt Lake City Stars up by 17. They'll have one more possession. It's a wide open Miller underneath.
Fun fact, he used to play with Johnny is Juzang when they were at UCLA. As Johnny goes for the 3, he misses.
Put back Miller.
Great follow-up from Isaiah Miller.
Hudgens had a hot stretch there in this third quarter. Now he tries to get it back from a teammate. It's taken away Isaiah Miller. Miller up the floor. Williams a good look 3, and he hits that to make it a 22-point. Handing off to Williams, who turns the corner, finds an open Miller in the corner. Miller to work in the post, makes it a single-digit game.
So a second crack at the inbound here for the Stars. Up top, Cook made the catch and the finish and a foul. Hawkins on the take. Miller on the cut, lays it in. Originally drafted by the Pistons, then traded to the Bucks. Now one of the best 3-and-D wings in the league. Golden in the corner, his 3 off, but what a follow inside. The smallest guy on the floor, Isaiah Miller. 19 for Hunt, 2-possession game with 6.5 minutes left. Juzang, pocket pass for Cook. The Squadron's leading scorer. So Martin out, Cheatham in. Miller turns the corner and throws it down. Isaiah Miller elevate. How about the bunnies on Isaiah Miller? Hottest guy on the floor.
He's 6 foot, but I told you yesterday the dude has hops and he will play at the rim. Wham! Stuff.
Pass is out of trouble. Miller has it poked away, race for the ball, but Miller beats Hardy to it. And here's Kane, lobs to Cook.
Miller behind the back dribble.
As Potter set that screen against Brooks, it goes outside to Vitale. Jab step, gets some space, puts up a three and hits. Bradshaw took a step back, 19-102. Well, just like in the NBA, you're just going to have some of those nights where you don't have it. Isaiah Miller, nice steal, takes it away from Isaiah Brooks. Now goes up against Brooks in a one-on-one, leaves it up for Alkins. Alkins muscles back to Potter, who comes in and scores. Cook goes to the baseline, trapped underneath Miller. High out left, it goes to Bolmaro. Behind the back, between the legs dribble, three ball good. Leandro Bolmaro is going to come down to Potter. Stars with some numbers the other way. As Miller goes up against Cam Oliver, gets it around him and scores.
There you go, getting the defensive rebound, gets it to Brown, but that's an unforced error.
Brown running the point on this possession, guarded by Miller. Tries to pass out, it's knocked and stolen away by Vitale. Back to Miller. Miller skies in, right hand layup good. Timeout Memphis. On the right side, Elijah Kane, who was fabulous in clutch moments in that fourth quarter, takes a hard drive and floats it over. Vitale racing up the court, bounces back for Miller, who wraps around a pass to the right corner. Three on the way from Kane is money, and the Stars are up. Interception, Stacey Davis defensively has it. Up the left side, beautiful move and transition by Miller off the window. Follow-up jam, Christian Vitale. Stars up 18. Frank Jackson has had 30 points. Has led the way for the Salt Lake City Stars. So is Stacey Davis with a nice pass underneath to Miller. 5:20 left to play here in the fourth quarter. Hurt, shot fake a three, now tries to pass out to Young, it's stolen away. Miller blurring up the court, races in and smashes it with the right hand. Stars up 128-90. Culver trying to go back to Spalding, another turnover. Here comes Miller for Jusang. Now Rio Grande Valley can play for that final shot here of this quarter. Aaron takes it right at Miller, off the glass, no good. Now Davis with a shot here for the Stars, up to Jackson. Jackson lays it in.
Kane, he puts up a shot short, offensive rebound by Miller. No look pass inside to Davis, inside to Christian Vitale, and he scores a two. Higgins down the lane to the glass, left-hand layup, crawls off the rim, and the rebound by Isaiah Miller. Sprints the dribble across the timeline, left side pass to Jusang, high arcing three in the air, it's good! James Booknight with the swarm, sprint dribble across the timeline, Euro step of the lane, rejecting his shot is Tyler Cook, and here come the Stars up the other way of the floor. Here's Jonathan Williams driving inside, and he lays it in. Miller at the top of the key, receives the handoff from Cook. 6 to shoot. Miller driving in the lane, hanging in the air. Left-handed shot missing. The tap up is good by Tyler Cook offensively. Inside, entry pass down low to Davis. Back outside to the left wing, Miller. Miller drives inside, up top to Vitale. High arcing three-pointer in the air. It's good. Skip pass up top to Miller. High arcing three on the air. It's good. Isaiah Miller, hearing it from the Greensboro crowd.
Seth Cooper wanted a foul. You can feel this one kind of heading towards Salt Lake City. This is for the tie, and Isaiah Miller hits it. Who remembers, really? Nah. Yeah. 41 for Lester. Cook, great baseline cut by Jonathan Williams.
It's one thing the G League does. Every free throw counts for the number. It's one shot for the number of points that would be there had they made all their free throws. Jusang, a straightaway three. Micah Potter, rebounding machine, already with 6 in this game. Miller launches a three, hits it. Isaiah Miller. Can set up for a potential 2-for-1 here as Vitale looks to take a screen left from Potter. Stops at the free throw line. Now underneath for Miller, who scores it. It's also to keep some teams behind him, away from him. Ellaby a steal. He's done a little bit of everything tonight. Dishes off for Miller. A sidestep layup is good. And the Stars are... Vitale throws out to the left side. Here comes Miller right down the lane. Out to the left corner. Open for three. Davis. He hits. And the Stars keep punching. Edwards can't get it. Miller saves it into Ellaby. Back to Miller. Launching a corner three. No. Anasike the rebound. Goes up with it strong. And the foul. E.J. Anasike. They're a team where it comes from their collective unit. Isaiah Miller, what an effort defensively. Ahead to Vitale. Lets a defender run by and now lays it in. Miller driving, bump on Anasike. No good on the lay-in. And another loose ball takeaway by Miller, and Miller leans in and scores. Games ahead and behind. I'll have to check winning percentages to see who would eventually still hold that number 5 spot. Here is a deflection and a steal by Isaiah Miller. Takes it himself and jams it with two hands.
He worked his way into some stardom. That free throw falls to give Texas a 1-point advantage, but not for long. There's a quick drive. Isaiah Miller didn't waste any time on that possession. Here's Frank Jackson, double team quickly. Got it away just in time. Now it's Elijah Kane on the drive. Crafty on his way inside.
Kane with another acrobatic play.
Justin Jackson on the baseline. He also was met with a double team, and it turns into a steal. Cook on the fast break.
Oklahoma City with a shot that misses underneath. Salt Lake City gets it, loses it, gets it back. Ball in the air, controlled by Salt Lake City. Up top for three, count it. Here comes Andre across the timeline. He's going coast to coast. He gets hit underneath. The ball's loose. Salt Lake City, a 3-on-1 break. They go for the slam.
Burton, a good look three, but it's short. Ellaby in the Stars, looking to continue the run. It's now 8-0 with Isaiah Miller. Great energy here from Ellaby. Ellaby, another loose ball. Ellaby now with 6 rebounds. Miller goes back to Kane. Here's a good look from Ellaby. It's good. C.J. Ellaby, 2 of his previous 16 from 3.
Isaiah Miller in the zone.
So he makes a free throw. Come away successful.
Jackson flips it up and one for Frank Jackson, and he is pumped up.
Yeah, he's pumped up.
Now Salt Lake City's arguing with the score. I knew this was going to be a problem. Here's Quinones driving, Euro stepping, flipping it up and in. A new career high for Lester Quinones. 127-126 Santa Cruz. Salt Lake is really upset about this score. Laid up and in by Isaiah Miller.
In quickly with a nice look three is McCoy. That is no good, and it's been a long time since the Lakers hit a three. Miller driving right of the lane and scores. They kept the number 2 offense in the NBA. And the Lakers have a 91-86 lead. Miller turns the corner and jams it with 2 hands. Great drive coming in on the left angle. Miller knocking down outside shots, 13 off the bench. Skying high with a dunk to keep the Stars right there against the South Bay Lakers. Is into the paint, now leaves it off for Harrison. Harrison puts it up with the left hand off the glass and rim, no good. Davis the rebound, long court pass. Miller alone jumps up and trampolines a Sal bouncing to a posting up Davis, but about 20 feet from the basket. It's going to muscle his way into a defender. Swiner gets it, now goes to the corner. Left three is good. Left to go. Miller, fabulous off the bench, kicks out to Kane. Shot fake, drive into the paint, leaves it off. Cook, a 2-hand jam. Tyler Cook with 18 points. Goes Miller into the body of Figueroa. Bounces outside. Kane, shot fake a 3-step in. Dotted line floater. Good! Elijah Kane with another clutch play. To the free throw line, but has to back it on out. Heavy pressure defensively with the clock at 3. Miller gets it back, throws it to the right corner. 3 on the way and good from Micah Potter. Well from 3 at 46.4%. They were 54% from the field, and they were 14 of 16 from the line. Easy lay-in. Continues to get acclimated. A straightaway 3 is off the handle, no good. 2 for 10 start for the Spurs. Kane on the other end through the defense of Brandon Randolph and scores. It's a 10-point. Hall takes it right at Davis. Reaches underneath it, can't get it. Rebound to Potter, outlet to Kane. Stars with it, here comes Kane, right down the middle, misses, but skying in for a follow-up jam is Miller. 34, the score here. Elijah Kane running the floor. Isaiah Miller there on the trailer to clean it up. Stars by 8 with 8:10 to go. Go board. Another offensive rebound for the Stars. Miller spins at the block, puts it over Delph. It dances on the rim and goes.
Seeing this passing with these sequences have been absolutely amazing. The guys, you can just tell how connected these guys are.
Vital puts up the 10-footer and scores 50-38. Miller rarely moves slowly, and he races up the court, turns around, gives it back to Potter. Miller comes around to Potter's screen, goes right into the body of a defender, finishes and one. Great take right at Jordan Hall. Really dialed in tonight. Miller with 14 points and 5 rebounds. Here come the Spurs the other way. Johnson runs the baseline, has it stripped. Has it stolen. Potter gives it off to Kane. Kane running, finds Miller, slicing through. A reverse jam. Mahoney to inbound, goes to Carter. Quick trigger three. It's long, and the rebound comes down to Davis. Davis pushing the pace up the court, all alone. Isaiah Miller, another dunk. 94-7. Champagny splitting defenders, has it taken away. Bounce pass ahead for Miller. 2-on-1. Stacey Davis, yes indeed. Something positive going to the basket. 102-98. Miller with all the spin moves gets that finish. It's 102-100.